Well, it is just the perfect time of year for a trip to the Carolinas, and that's where we find ourselves at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Just a moment ago, the lights, the cameras, the action, all the pyrotechnics, everything was ablaze, everything was allowed here in Bank of America Stadium as Carolina emerged from their tunnel. And we are ready to go as the Panthers get set to match up with Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints.
Let's pick it up. It's out. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
Throwing on first down. Newton. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Looking to throw again on second down. Newton. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Coverage there by Von Bell.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Now it's Ginn. 51 yards on the punt there. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. No gain on the dump off. It's second down. This is Alvin Kamara, who made the Pro Bowl in each of his first 2 NFL seasons. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down. Now Brees on third down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on third down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz right now. They know they control their own destiny.
Win and you're in. And I think every player wants that. I think every coach wants that. I haven't been in an organization yet that wants to be in a game where they have to rely on other teams to get them to their goals. In this situation, it's very cut and dry. Win and you're in the playoffs. That's their mission, that's their challenge, and you know they've chosen to accept it.
And what they told us is this has been the most focused week of practice we've had all year. You wouldn't expect any different.
Yeah, and you know, at the beginning of the season, you have multiple goals. They just have one now, win the game.
Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. Play action, it's Newton. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 72 yards as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 26. Now Brees looking long for Thomas. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Brees now. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. The former Florida Gator, Jordan Scarlett, the rookie with the carry. Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
From the gun, here's Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Man over the middle, and it's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Give him 30 yards there. Newton now already over 100 yards passing in this first quarter. It's 1st and 10. Newton and Olsen here with a connection. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Here we go. 388. Watch the slack. Watch the slack. Express. 43 is the mic, boy. 43. Check.
Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne, looking for a seam but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go deep, tighten up.
Out of the gun, Newton. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
Yeah, things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Well, the second down throw on target. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. Second down. Looking to throw on second down. Breeze. Throw left side complete. That's Murray.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To throw, it's Breeze. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it, touchdowns.
Taking a shot for and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, his first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Throwing on 2nd and 3. Breeze. This is complete to Michael Thomas. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Shotgun now for Breeze. Gets this to a standout receiver, Thomas. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. To throw again on 2nd down. Breeze. And the pressure gets to Breeze as he's taken down. K1 Short able to record his 5th sack of the season.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And great special teams work here. This is knocking on the door of the 5. They'll spot it at the 6-yard line.
Well, someone's going to be happy with that effort. And you know who else is going to be happy? His defense.
Absolutely.
He's created a very long field for that offense to try to traverse.
And he got some help from Mr. Football there, checking up nicely. Good English on that punt. On 1st down, Newton. And look Look at that, a diving catch. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Newton, and this one's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Now Newton. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
43's the
They will go for it. Now Newton. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. Newton on first down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Touchdown, Carolina. Cam Newton with his 3rd touchdown pass of this first half. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. That'll be taken in the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And just 25 seconds to go in the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And an anxious moment or two there, but they do get him down. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Breeze now on first down. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Looking to throw again on second down. Breeze. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Breeze going to throw. Safarian Jenkins has it. A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. A final shot before half for Breeze. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is fielded a couple yards deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. So Breeze going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 27. They start the second half with Kamara. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Luke Kuechly, the all-pro linebacker, in on the stop. On 2nd and 9. Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. Breeze now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. The throw from Breeze into the hands of Smith. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Breeze. Complete. Smith has it. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 10 yards, good for a Saints first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. And it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Breeze Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. To throw is Breeze. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They have the first down with that gain of 4 yards. Off the play fake to Kamara. It's Breeze. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They fake the give. Here's Breeze. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 2nd and goal, Breeze. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Austin Safarian Jenkins. His 4th touchdown on the year. They're going to keep it on the ground. And the Saints make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, partner, since this new 2-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This fielded at the 2. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again, Newton. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Got his target, Samuel, and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play. Running with the fullback, Alex Arma. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Great.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at their 48.
From just shy of midfield, Newton. And they've got to hook up. This is Olsen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere, in the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. Newton's pass is on target to Moore. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the Saints' 18-yard line.
Gun. Check Mike 47. Check Mike 47.
To throw again on 2nd down. Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of
The quick slant, good for 8 and a first. Newton now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Newton. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Good coverage that time by Patrick Robinson. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. 2 incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here. It's complete. Artis Payne. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
So Brees going to lead the Saints up here, 1st and 10 at their own 23. From the gun, it's Brees. And this is a catch by Ted Ginn. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Brees. It's caught, Smith. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. To throw, it's Brees. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Rashawn Golden. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Now Brees to try again after the pick 6. He gets it to Thomas. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Brees now to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The Saints on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Shotgun now for Brees. Open man is Michael Thomas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down. Throwing on first down is Brees. And to the tight end here, Safarian Jenkins. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Here's Brees. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. K-Wan short in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. Now Brees. And Thomas has it. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Now Brees on 3rd down. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. Here's Brees to throw. He's got the lane, and there he goes. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. This is caught by Ginn. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Safarian Jenkins has it. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Now Breeze. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Now Breeze. Thomas has got it. Complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Throwing again on 2nd down. Breeze. And this one complete to Smith. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Panthers, it's an 11th win of the year as they'll finish the regular season at